out of all the things that we can do to create a healthier brain, there's the most evidence around movement. When you look at the data, that's really what it's about. When you are doing moderate or brisk walking or moderate sort of movement, that tends to be the best in terms of overall brain health, and here's why. When you are briskly moving, you're releasing this factor known as brain-derived neurotrophic factor. You don't need to remember that, but a pill or an injection or anything, your body can make it, but the way that you encourage your body to make it is through moderate movement, brisk sort of walking, for example. Now, interestingly, if you intensely move or intensely exercise, that can be really good for your heart. That can be important, but that also creates a lot of stress hormones in your body that can actually negate some of the impact of brain-derived neurotrophic factor. So if it's for your brain, briskly walk. If it's for your heart, more intense activity. It's a little counterintuitive, but really important. Another, when it comes to movement, the next big one is how you nourish yourselves. Again, there's a lot that's good for the heart that's also good for the brain. But I think one of these sort of superfoods, if you will, are berries. And again, something most people have access to, but you find with berries in particular, they're particularly adept at crossing the blood-brain barrier. The body and the brain are in two different sort of compartments of the body. And so if you want to get things that are healthy for the brain, have them cross over the blood-brain barrier, berries are going to be pretty high on the list. An apple a day to keep the doctor away, but berries are what's good for the brain. Rest, you talk about this, I talk about this. Again, I use the word rest instead of sleep, but how you get those moments of sort of reprieve in your own life. You meditate in the morning. I like to meditate in the morning as well, but also really prioritizing sleep, because you realize when you sleep, that's actually when you're taking the experiences of your day and turning them into longer term memories. That's when you're washing away a lot of the waste products out of your brain at night when you sleep. So those are really important things. And again, it's sort of not just the what, but the why. A lot of people around our age, I'm a little older than you, Tamron. You look a lot younger than I do. I look older than I should. But a lot of people, they say, hey, I forgot something. I forgot where I put my keys. I forgot. Is this the beginning of Alzheimer's? What you find is that it's not that they're forgetting. It's that they're never really remembering in the first place, because we do so many things mindlessly. And that's another important concept, I think, to keep in mind.
Well, the book is phenomenal, and Trudy's words about the book, I think, are what millions of people believe about this information. So, Sanjay, congratulations on continuing to elevate science and elevate us by what you and other researchers have learned. Trudy, thank you so much.